we are about to run out of the shipment, if you think we're compromised...
Run dummy loads. We'll see what we see. This is a problem. Find a local supplier on your side of the border. Cut a deal.
You should tell the chemist to check his or her cookware. It's introducing contamination.
Oh, thank you very much, Gail.
Gail!
That's very useful information. I'll see you soon, Gail.
You were meant for better things. And then you die.
Osmium and scandium and cerium and cesium and leprosodium and platinum and plutonium.
I used to worry about you finding a place in the world, and I hope when you read this, you remember me not only as your brother, but as a person you knew was always in your corner. Say what you want. A man could write a letter.
Oh.
Hey.
No, I didn't mean to make it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's a nice letter.
Just give me a minute.
Welcome back to the Saturday. Today we're jumping into Better Call Saul. This is season 4, episode 4. The title of this episode is called Talk. So guys, just so you know, this is going to be a full reaction for channel members. If you guys have not already joined the channel, you have 3 tiers to choose from. Choose wisely. You know, I always prepare to say that, and I'm always prepared to be really extra. And once I get to the point where I have to start talking, I always get tongue-tied. So guys, try to say that. Do you have 3 memberships? Choose wisely. Now I can say it. I don't know, Chad. I don't even know what I say, actually, to tell you the truth. Anyway, so we are back on Better Call Saul now that I went on a little tangent. I'm really, really excited, guys. As you know, that's the only adjective that I know. Yes, so this is a short season. I'm definitely going to try, not definitely, I'm going to put out 2 episodes of Better Call Saul this week. I have been lacking on Better Call Saul, and I don't know why. This season has been my favorite season thus far. It really does have my heavy hitters. We've got Gail in the last episode. Gus is my favorite effing character, as you guys have heard me say in the last 3 reactions. If I didn't say it in all 3, I said it in at least 2. Gus is just the effing bomb. The storyline that's going on between Gus, we have the cartel, we have Nacho Cheese, we have that group. I'm loving. Also, it seems like so far in this season that Mike has had a backseat. He's been resting very well, but I'm hoping that in this episode we get a little bit more Mike. I've been saying that for the past 3 episodes and we really haven't gotten it. We got little pieces of him here and there, but overall it's just not been really Mike. I don't know why, but I do enjoy the story with Saul and his storyline. Although it's completely different than what else is going on with Gus. I just don't know why. I'm not in it as much as I am with the cartel. Maybe because the cartel does killing, there's violence, there's mayhem, there's drama. Over here with Saul in this, thus far in this season, we have a lot of Saul dealing with us dealing with Saul that's dealing with his brother's death, which is not really dealing with that at all, because Saul is not really coming in tune with everything that's going on. Or maybe it seems you can look at it in different spectrums. It could be that Saul doesn't really know how to deal with his brother's death, or Saul is actually just pushing his brother's death to the side and going on every day like it has not happened. But what does seem to be affecting this whole situation in this storyline is more Saul's girlfriend. Kim Wexler is literally going through it. She went through it since she got in that car accident. Everything else moving forward, it just seems like Kim is an emotional character. I have to say one thing. I have seen, this is gonna sound really weird, but it will tie in. I just went and saw one Doctor Strange, which I'm not going to get into it. I can't talk. Fucking drink. I'm not going to get into it. I can't talk at all. But I'm trying to say is that a lot of female characters that are happening, a lot of people are starting to complain that female characters are just trying to be portrayed as this emotional person, and they're either emotional or they're really angry, or they seem like they're crazy. There's a lot of emotions going on with female characters. I want to know what you guys think, because in this season thus far, it does seem like Kim actually herself is going to be more of a emotional character. She's been pretty emotional since we've seen her like I said, since the car accident. So I'm wondering what you guys think as well. Do you guys agree that like the female characters that we are getting in a lot of TV shows and in movies are like more emotional driven? And do you guys have a problem with that? Or do you guys not really care? Is it like, or whatever? I'm really curious of what you guys think, so definitely comment down below. But without further ado, guys, I'm ready to get into this reaction. I'm ready to see this show. I have been missing out, and we will get into episode 5 this week. So definitely join the channel if you guys want to see it in full reactions. I think that you guys also know, this is just another side note, that we are on the road to 6K. So if you guys could please like and share this video, it will do wonders for this channel. With that being said, guys, let's jump into Better Call Saul and find out exactly what Saul has got to give. This is good. This is good. Oh my god, I've been wanting to do this all day in my garden. Mike? Oh, and then I think of Maddie. Mike, Maddie's. Oh, tell me I'm not the best.
You wanted me to talk. I talked.
Meeting. Is this cartel? We gotta follow this guy through this whole project building. This show, one thing it does is take its time. This is totally. Not a one person is talking. Victor or Miguel, what's his name? Todo bien.
Great, well good news. If you're still interested, we'd like to offer you a position at our Uptown branch. Quite an impression on Mr. Boyd. He's talking about starting you off as a shift supervisor.
My plans have changed. I'm not going to be able to take that job.
So why is he going on these job interviews? What is the point? His storyline is starting to irritate me. I don't know. Maybe this is like a little cranky.
Hey, you want Thai for dinner? I got a hankering for that iced tea.
Yeah.
What's up?
I was thinking that maybe you should talk to someone. He's not far from here. I've heard good things.
It's a shrink?
It works for a lot of people.
I almost forgot to tell you. I got a job. Communications specialist. I'm a shift supervisor even. Be very impressed. CC Mobile, I start today.
Jimmy, that is great.
Gainful employment, and then 10 months from now, poof, I'm a lawyer again.
Just give him a call when you get a chance.
Of course, absolutely.
Have a good first day.
You can count on it.
What a liar.
Mr. Finn, James McGill, listen, I've been thinking it over, and I just can't pass up this opportunity.
Munsinger looks like criminal trespassing, aggravated stalking, and some pleading down.
Reconvene in 30 days for a proper pre-trial conference, shall we? Tomorrow. Miss Wexler, do you have a matter before the court today?
No, Your Honor, just observing.
All right. Counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Crystal Exman on behalf of the state.
It's your turn.
Okay, I'm Scotty Blakey.
Your Honor, Mr. Blakey was given a 6-month suspended sentence, along with the 1-year provision.
The community service.
The Judge Wilson,
would like to see you in chambers at the next recess.
In the first place.
Want to bother you while you're eating.
Shit! Help me take my mind off this eggplant and oak rib.
Why are you eating like
Turn you
that?
on, huh?
Yes.
Are you researching something? And you're working on your procedure.
Just observing.
It's just sitting around my court all day, whiling away the billable hours.
Actually, I left HHM.
How's business?
Pretty good. I'm outside counsel for Mesa Verde.
There's a young woman in her early 20s, pregnant with her first child. She goes to the hospital for delivery, and there's a mistake with the anesthesia. The baby's delivered fine, but the young mother suffers serious brain damage. The family is naturally devastated. And they're broke, so they have no way to pay for the young lady's care. And to make matters worse, the hospital refuses to take responsibility.
This is the plot of The Verdict.
Yes, of course it is. This is the real world, Miss Wexler, and you won't find any Save the Broken Lawyer cases in it. Try to rediscover their love of the law by trolling my court. You're not. Best thing you can do is stick to Mesa Verde. Make lots of money. Give some to charity. Next time I see you lurking in my court, I'm gonna put you to work.
All rise.
Before we get started, I'll address defense's motion to disqualify opposing counsel. Very carefully, but I'm not.
I love her. She's such a great character. Oh.
Sorry I'm late.
Hey. Ooh, is this a date?
22 across is Esmeralda.
You ruined it. Spoilers.
Anita, hey, friend. Usual for you? Yep. Thanks. Playing piano with her band tonight at the launch pad. They're pretty good.
Are they?
You want to go?
No.
Tonight's good. I better go. I told Stacy I'd be there.
Stacy.
You know, speaking of group, I've been thinking about reaching out to Henry. Every time I see him, he seems worse.
Henry's fine.
Henry, I am.
Because that dead wife he's always talking about never existed.
What are you talking about?
It's an act.
Why would you even say that?
The guy's story changes every time he tells it. The romantic night at the Cubs game, their first kiss.
Yeah?
Never happened. Wrigley Field didn't get lights until '88. There were no night games before then.
Why would anyone make up a story like that?
Okay.
They're crazy.
You have a very suspicious nature.
Like a bad poker player, when he's lying, he rubs his wrist.
You want to put your money where your mouth is?
Sure. Well, you gonna come to group tonight? All right. $10 says that when he talks about Judy, different story.
All right. You're on.
I just shook all your hands. $10 each one of you. Why did they got you in that lime green? Oh my God, look at these color patterns. Nobody wants this. It's like Virgin Mobile that doesn't exist anymore. Boost Mobile at its time. I can keep going. That's a T-Mobile store in New York City.
CC Mobile, this is Jimmy.
Heyo, how's the first morning?
So this is a normal weekday?
Mostly, but wait till inventory week. There's a line out the door. You just missed it.
Sorry, no problem.
If I can, I'll swing by later. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, see you then.
Just relax, chill, do something else. Well, you don't gotta wear that ugly ass whatever that is vest. Ooh, Viper. I don't know if that's a Viper. You know,
Sí, deseas, recuerdo las ventanas polarizadas. Este lugar es una fortaleza. Vamos a necesitar más gente. Nos juntamos y los atacamos esta noche. Hey, amigos.
Oh, they did nothing. You jerk.
Fucking Salamancas.
Damn, she's getting some shit that. Look at him. Play with them if you want to. He kind of just proved himself to them.
We cleared out the Espinosas. They're all done. Marco took a hit, but he'll pull through. It's territory, isn't it? Salamancas wipe out the Espinosas. Espinosa territory isn't for grab. Cartel can't give it to the Salamancas, so I think they give it to you.
Yep.
Get some rest. You have more to do.
Oh, he's gonna cry. He is so tired.
I think he's really come a long way.
I know that voice.
He hasn't.
This liar.
Willow, you hadn't quite finished.
Oh, I don't know that voice. Look at me talking shit.
Well, thank you, Willow.
What's that lady?
It all sounds really promising.
Oh,
Stacy?
Good, Stacy.
Today I got up and I took a shower, breakfast, and we talked about the self-pasting toothbrush she's making for the science fair. I don't know why I noticed it just then, but I hadn't thought about Maddie all morning. When I was making French toast, why didn't I remember that it's his favorite? I think about Maddie every single time I make breakfast, but not today. And if I can go hours, then why not a whole day? What if I lose the sound of his voice? What if I forget him completely? I don't know. I don't know.
It might be painful, but if you ask me, I'd say it's progress. A lot of us in this room have felt the same things you're talking about.
Don't you dare
Keep trying to get there.
And that was very emotional, Stacy.
Live in the here and now. This guy at work, I've been avoiding him for the last 2 weeks. She always wanted to go to Sydney, but money was tight. Finally, we were going to go.
They're gonna say,
for our 25th.
Not next to Maddie.
Like you have something you want to add?
Don't Mike.
You don't want to hear what I have to say.
We're ready if you are.
No.
Yeah? This guy was never married. He's been coming in here for months selling you a bill of goods, getting you all misty-eyed and loving every minute of it. Stop.
Oh, that's just not true.
Beloved wife of Henry DeVore. Tell me I'll find her obituary. She wanted to go to Australia? Last month it was Cuba. Let's look at the papers, see if the math works.
Come on, Mike.
Uh-oh.
Go on, say it. You got no shame.
Why is he doing that?
He came to the right place, didn't he? He knew you wouldn't notice. And you didn't. All wrapped up in your sad little stories, feeding off each other's misery. You wanted me to talk. I talked.
Fuck with Mike if you want to. And not near one of you guys better have a problem with what he said. I love Mike. Yeah, you're about to die.
No te quiero aquí.
No. I don't think anybody's here, honey. Oh, that's his dad.
Mijo. Papá, no. Necesitas ir al hospital. Papá, por favor. Estaré a salvo. Si lo haces. Estoy bien. Puedo descansar aquí por un ratito.
That was so emotional.
Where'd I go?
Okay.
Stacy. He made the same face I do. Oh, he didn't answer first half of the time. Thank God.
It's not a guessing game.
38 degrees? Should be 35. Must have come in set wrong.
Goes out set right.
Do not double stack.
Manifest doesn't say anything about... Yeah. We'll fix that.
This okay with you?
You talking about the strap?
I am.
Might be a little frayed, but the rest of them are fine.
And you know this how?
So we're pulling all the E-track straps.
Is that a question?
We'll pull them.
call his job. No way.
He wants to see you.
Oh.
Yeah?
Tonight.
He's not in the mood. I'm about to say, how does she get his number at his job?
Hold on. We're not done yet.
Not one customer. One time he leaves.
You can buy a truckload. Here you go.
Hey, whoa, this is more than we talked about.
Aryan boy made quite a splash at the Collectibles Expo.
We kept most of this. I would have never known the difference.
Yeah, well, you could have left me high and dry. Cash came fast and clean. Got any more where that came from?
We're gonna do this again. I'll find something.
Sounds good. When you do, call the vet.
Yeah?
Yeah, new job, new phone. You never know who's listening.
While you're down here alone,
what?
You got to float and cold and
listening.
and turn off the fear when you come into
colors of his logo.
You want to see me? Here I am.
In order for our arrangement to continue, there is a matter we need to discuss. Do you have something to tell me? If you do, you would be well advised to do so.
Nacho Varga. I wondered when you were going to get around to this.
You came to me. You asked for a favor. And all the while, you knew Varga was moving against my interests.
I said I wouldn't kill Salamanca. I never promised to be his bodyguard. So what now? You gonna make a move, you better make it.
Oh. And he'll handle most of you guys. All of you guys, actually.
But they're not gonna, are they? You brought me here because you haven't asked. So why don't you stop running a game on me and just tell me about the job?
Okay, stop going, Mike. He's not in the mood. Well. Great episode. Nobody messes with Mike. Mike and me, our friendship has been solidified in this episode. In case you guys were wondering, we became best friends, and I will ride for Mike. Yeah. Hair flip. So, Gus, you need to back up because right now I'm very team Mike. I have to let you guys know. You guys know I don't like Stacy. I don't like Stacy at all. I cannot stand that character. Actress, good. Character, sucks. Hater. I don't know. And I already know somebody's gonna comment down below and start going off about how they love Stacy. I don't understand how everybody likes Stacy. I really don't like her. And listen, this is my opinion, and you have your opinion. Those that love Stacy and are ride or die Stacy fans, I appreciate you guys so much for watching this reaction. It's not changing over here. So anyways, but I have to let you guys know, in this episode, my eye keeps switching. In this episode, her story when she was talking, I actually felt really, really bad for her. And I was like, oh my God, I don't dislike Stacy. Oh, I want to fight with her. And I really can. That story was really, really touching, really, really sad. And I saw Mike switch up when that guy tried to piggyback on her pain and her misery, what she was going through with her husband. You know, although he died, they didn't get it worse. So he was not in the mood. And moving from there onward, he was just like, what you want to do? And I know that Gus knew, he had to have known about Nacho Cheese and Mike having that conversation, that talk, etc., 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 this whole time. But now he wants to start with Mike. And Mike is just not in the mood. And I know Mike could kill all of them. All of them. Gus's storyline would have ended real quick that night. But Gus knew what time it was. Just give him the job. Stop playing games with him. Saul's storyline has been continuous since, I guess, maybe season 2. Or whenever, I don't know. No, when Chuck was around, it felt like for me, the writers, that whole last season, they had a lot, or a couple, season 2, I don't know which season was, when Chuck and Saul went back and forth. There was a lot of material. There was a lot of stuff for Saul to do. I feel like moving forward, like, we don't have anything for Saul to do. This is just my opinion. So we have Saul do these storylines where, like, what did you see Saul do in majority of this episode? He played with a ball. He got a job. He was shaving. He then met that guy from the last episode, 2.5 second storyline, and then painted on his new job, and probably gonna be fired from it. So, like, he doesn't really have a storyline in his own show right now. For me, my opinion. So that's why I just, like, don't really care. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. Also, Kim had a little bit in this. I see that they're switching up. So, like, we'll lean on a little Saul and Kim heavy in one episode, and then we go to Mike and Gus. And Gus, actually, thus far, from episode 1 onward, has had a storyline, has something to give us. But, you know, Saul and Mike share the screen time. So this week was more Mike, next week is probably gonna be more Saul, and yiddy yada yada yiddy. Maybe not, actually, because Mike is now getting into a bigger storyline. Regardless, and also who Stacy pulled on my heartstrings and Nacho Cheese pulled on my heartstrings. This whole episode, I felt like I wanted to cry every time he was on screen. I just feel for him. I feel for him. He's in a predicament he does not want to be in. He wants to leave, and the only way he could get out of this is by dying. There is no other alternative. I feel really bad for him. But regardless, this is a pretty decent episode. I can't wait to watch the next episode. We will be getting into that this week, so have no fear. Better Call Saul is here. With that being said, guys, if you've seen this reaction, realize you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Also, please like and share this content because it does wonders for this channel. And I'll see you all next time on Andre